p.m. We're talking to man like Samuel Kempes Owino, of course, the juggernaut, a legend in the footballing space in this country.
Definitely,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Very factual.
Yeah.
And I got a question for him from WhatsApp, 0733222105. Jamaa naitwa, my name is Kat. He's saying, Gotea the Gor Mahia legend. Na umuulize kama ako na plan ya kurudi Gor Mahia kwa board yetu now that hatuna deputy patron. Any plans of that, Kempes?
Unajua, the only thing I can say, Gor Mahia na wenyewe. Yeah, mimi sio mwenye Gor Mahia. Yes. I'm not one of the mwenye. But for me, my calling is youth football.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
That's
where my biggest.
Yeah.
I think that's where I can do the most. I can have the most impact. Yeah.
Yeah. And we are talking about this off-air. Like the club governors in this country, you have ambitions of starting a club in this country.
Yes.
We have seen how clubs are managed and ran in this country. Yes. Some of them double constitutions. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts about the whole governance of clubs as individual entities in this country?
Yeah, it's poorly managed, of course. And I think the evidence of that is that we have so many issues with even our top clubs that have support.
Yeah.
I think a lot can be done. And I think, like I always say, it comes back to, do we have people who actually care for football? And I think that's the number one issue we have.
Yeah.
People who, I mean, if you truly care, there's a lot of things you can do.
Yes.
To make clubs better, but we fall far short.
Yeah.
Even top clubs ambazo nafikiria can have even at least a soccer field.
Yeah.
A place where they call home.
Yes.
Even managing membership. There's just basic things that can be accomplished without much of an effort.
Yeah.
They're not being done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very unfortunate happening from the legacy clubs.
Yes.
In this country.
Yes, because it's again, elections here in Kenya are not about ideas. Ideas don't win. I call them the elections are M-Pesa elections.
M-Pesa elections.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they are.
How fat your pocket is.
You've tested the salt. Yeah. You've tested how deep the water was. How was it? How was that period, by the way?
Yeah.
The period, I had no issue with the period. Actually, nearly meet very good people.
Okay.
There are different levels. Kuna chairmen na the owners of club chairmen.
Yeah.
They are there. But those club owners at the lower level, forget about the coaches, those people who actually are on the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those people care about football. Unfortunately, I want a voice.
Okay.
I want to vote. Mm-hmm. If we can change our election process to include those people, elections are going to be different.
Yeah.
But I promise you, nobody's going to change that.
Nobody's going
Once people get in, including Hussein, hakuna kitu itageuka. Because anajua what will bring him back. It's about,
yes,
coming back in to win the elections.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's really the problem. But your problem is not just in football. It's a countrywide problem.
It's not even in football. You even see in East Africa elections are done the way they are. Yeah. If this system works for you,
yes,
then you're not in a hurry to
change it up.
Yeah.
And talking about changing the situation, remember sometimes when we were with you somewhere else and we was speaking about the previous regime, over 4,000 coaches licensed with the basic certificate, the CAFD. Do you feel that was the right thing to be done, or you feel that coaching should be looked at differently?
No, there's nothing. No, that was good. Anytime more people are getting coaching education,
yes,
it's a good thing. So, okay, I'll give when Nick some of that credit there, just to be fair. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like everything. Si tunataka national team fanye vizuri.
Yes.
So the question becomes, ni nini inafaa tufanye?
Yes.
To get kwa hiyo nini kiwango hiyo ya top level. So the biggest issue ni infrastructure ya youth football, sindio?
Yes.
So that's our challenge. Na hiyo inakuja na coaching. I've done all the licenses that they had to be done.
Yes.
Hakuna licenses, including the top one ambayo inakufundisha kucoach youth football.
Yeah.
Youth football is a very, very specialized area of coaching. Na needs a separate coaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
That needs to focus, so that we need to develop coaches who coach youth football.
All right.
We need to have courses for youth football coaching.
Are they available?
Yes, they are. We can develop our own. You know, we can develop our own coaching system for youth football. There are courses at the highest level that focus on youth football. We can have symposiums. There are so many things tunaweza kufanya. We can, I mean, you know, I had a vision. I'm not the president of Football Kenya Federation now, but I had a vision.
Yes.
I'm not saying that executing the vision would have been easy, but I had a plan. And part of the plan involved making sure kwamba to provide people with the education for youth football and growing it at that level in a way that it trickles all the way to the top.
Yeah. And we have had so many issues ailing our football in this country. One of them is match fixing.
Yes.
I've seen so many cases, previous guys indicted in these match fixing scandals.
Yeah.
Some of them are coming out each and every day. Dubious scores by referees, some of them looking very questionable. Dubious mistakes by some players looking very questionable. How do you think we can eradicate this scourge? Because it's never really going away.
No, and I've always said this, to be fair to people who are... Match fixing is not an easy one to fix because there's what you see, but how do you prove that?
Yes.
Yeah. But what you can do is like everything else in life. For example, people ask me, how do you fix security issue? You know? Wewe ukifanya makosa pelekwe jela, utafanya hiyo makosa tena?
No.
So accountability actually plays a big role. So match fixing, mi naona, anytime you can prove that mtu ame match fix, make them an example. So that mwingine analia, whether it's an owner of a club or a coach, ukipata mtu, kishika mtu, and you can provide evidence. Now you also have to do your own investigation.
Correct.
But the best way to deal with the issues in my accountability just means that mtu akishikwa, they pay the price so that the next person thinks twice. Whether it's a coach, a player, a club, make it so that it doesn't pay to cheat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eradicate it that way.
Yeah.
Because it's always really
it takes a lot of courage.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
So under 1 year, you managed to establish how many academies?
No, it's not even a year. We started in April.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we've only we
7
started
months.
Exactly. So we started with Kipawa, which is Kipawa Soccer Academy is the name of our academy.
Yes.
And the whole idea is for me to play a role in improving football at the youth level. So I'm doing my part.
Yes.
And I think we all need to work with the federation. Each one of us has the responsibility of building Kenyan football. So I'm playing my part, and Kipawa is I want Kipawa to be an example in terms of how do you run academy football properly.
Yes.
So I started one in Kitengela in April. Then we went from Kitengela to Runda. And so we just started one at South B. And then this Saturday, and if anybody lives in Kilimani, Lavington, Gong area, I want you to come to Feather Valley Arcade Mall on Saturday the 15th at 2:30. So be there before 2:30. We are going to have our tryout.
Yes.
And we're going to pick players that we think are good for that academy. We don't take players because they are paying money or anything. We take players because we think they fit in our academy.
And what maybe will be the requirements for those parents who want their kids enroll at Kipawa?
So the trials, obviously, we charge 1,000 because we don't want anybody. It's not going to be manageable. So you have to somehow manage it. We had 150 kids when we did Kitengela. It was a lot of kids. So we want so it's 1,000 shillings to be able to try out.
Yes.
And we play games, and then we look at people, and then we invite you to join.
Yeah.
And then from there, our training is going to start that same week.
Yeah.
So we're going to start that Monday. So Saturday, Monday, we're going to start our first training, at the arena there, at Feather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Age group? Age group of the
Age
kids?
Group between 6 and 15 years of age.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Okay.
Like I've always said, the younger the better, because you can mold them.
Yes.
You have time.
Yes.
To teach them.
Yeah.
So we're always excited about, but I think the younger you get them, the better.
Yeah.
The more time you have to work with them.
To nurture them up.
Yeah.
That's very factual.
Yeah.
Your thoughts about women's football in this country? Do you feel like it's well supported?
Women football, of course, women football has succeeded despite
the lack of support.
The lack of support, I think.
Yeah.
And I think women football has done extremely well given all circumstances. I've always said women football has a good chance of going further.
Yeah.
Because, generally speaking, women football is relatively new. So hakuna ati ile team ziko juu. Unajua each country is in the early stages of the development. Na nafikiria Kenya tumejaribu. We really have tried in that regard. And I feel like women football can surprise people. Yeah. They've done a good job.
Yeah. I mean, they've just gotten to AFCON in 2026.
They've done really well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the younger ones got to the World Cup last year.
It's remarkable.
It's remarkable, yeah. But then you look at the state of the top tier and the subsequent divisions. It's not something you can. It's not something you can smile. Smile about. Yeah.
There's no for support. They struggle during elections. Nilikuwa na opportunity ya kuona vile timu, not just even now women football. Our league in general. So I guess the question I have to ask ourselves, tunataka kucreate brand, tunasema tuna pesa, si ndio?
Yes.
Na make money inatakiwa to create a brand in our football. Are we creating that brand? And it has to do with governance, building our football, marketing, all that stuff.
Yes.
And my question is, and this to the current federation, have we started creating that brand? Where is the plan for the league? Where is the plan for youth football? Where is the plan for referees? Those are the things that we need to see to say, okay, now we have a path.
Yes.
And again, it takes time, so I don't want to be too harsh judging them, but those are the things we need to see to say, okay, we are making progress in the right direction.
Yeah.
If there was one thing you could change right now in the local football scene, what could it be?
The one thing, that's a very interesting question, because I don't know if one thing fixes things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's one thing that you can say, if I do this, I don't think there's one thing. You'll have to change many things,
Yeah.
But if you tell me if there's one area that if I can improve on,
yes,
I would go back to a youth football. I think that's one, because think about that, if the national team does well, Cindy, see, we all do well as a country.
Yes, we all enjoy.
We all enjoy. So if you do the youth football, you take care a lot of those issues, because the entertainment level will go up, right?
Yes.
Because we'll have better players, national team will do well. So if you were to ask me, that's the one area we need to really focus on the most.
Yeah. I have a sentiment here from WhatsApp, 0733222105. Justin, he's called Coach Justin Babu. Nasikiza from Industrial Prison Staff Quarters. He's saying he's happy with the vision that Sammy Kempes has, and I believe it shall come to materialize. I love the idea he has about building a community club, using football as a tool to positively inspire the society. Yeah, so
that's good.
Big up Justin for tuning in.
Yeah. Jacob Gosmule, I've seen you've worked with him a couple of times.
Yes.
What does he bring that you really like from him into what you're planning and what you're doing right now?
Yeah, Jacob Mule Ghost is a brand. His accomplishments speak for themselves. Win him to maybe the most successful Kenya national team Harambee Stars coach we've ever had. He's coached in various countries, Rwanda, Tanzania.
Yes.
He's obviously a personality, radio personality, and reputation yake. I think the moment you mention him, you get instant credibility because of that. So he's a brand ambao ametusaidia sana. And I really like Ghost. Ghost, from the moment I talked to Ghost when I was in the US, Ghost has been true to his word. He's been there, supported me, stood by me. So for me, I hold him very highly. And the thing I like about Ghost is that, he stood with me despite the price he paid. Here in Kenya, you stand by one person, you pay the price. Hapa watu wengi stand neutral, si ndio?
Mguu moja iko ndani, ingine iko nje.
Wanaenda both sides, but Ghost made his mind. So it's not many people you'll find like Ghost.
Yeah.
I have tremendous respect.
And Sholei too, right?
Shole is the same way. Yeah. Ni people who take a stand.
Yeah.
And regardless of the consequences, they stick with you.
Yeah.
There's a sense of loyalty there that I have tremendous respect for.
Yeah. Right now, we were having a discussion previously, and we were saying like a team like Harambee Stars always has a generational talent. We've seen in your days, I don't know whether this was possible, because the stories we read is like most of you were talented, or almost all of you. I don't know whether the journalists walikuwa natudanganya or that was the case. But later on we came to have the likes of Peter Dow. Then in the 90s we had Michael Koth, and then we had Dennis Oliech and Mariga. They came almost at the same time. Then you had Victor Wanyama, Michael Olunga, and right now everyone is talking about Ryan Ogam. Is it a problem that we are still going to witness, and how do you believe this can be bridged so that we can have a balanced team, let's say in the future? 2027 AFCON is just around the corner.
To me, I always say I have to, in terms of the footballing side, I have utmost respect for Mariga and Wanyama. Yeah. People like Oliech. To get Olunga, people like that, to get to where they have gotten is not easy. People don't understand that. It's a very difficult thing. So I have a lot of tremendous respect for them. But if you look at our countries, before I just answer the question.
Yes.
Outside of Mariga and Wanyama and Oliech, we've not had, and Olunga to some extent, but even Olunga there, akufika kule juu kabisa. But those three have played at a very high level. Sindio?
Yeah.
The question then becomes, if you are talking in terms of, generational talent, a lot of our players did well locally. Yes. But then if you talk beyond our local scene, we don't have a lot of that. Yeah. So how do we, to your question, how do we produce those players? It comes back to how we prepare them. And I think we need at the youth level. I always tell people, mi huenda naona wachezaji wako na very good talent technically. Watoto wa Kenya, they are not different from places in Germany in terms of technical skills, even Spain, because I've gone to all those countries. Where tunashindiwa na jamaa, other countries that do well, is in terms of decision making. Some people call it tactical, but me, I call it decision making, because at a younger age, it's just how do you play in a 2v1 situation? What decisions do you make when you are defending or you are attacking? We don't teach our kids that. And that's where the good coaching comes from. Unaona watu wengi hapa wana coach technique, unajua? Unaona hizo ball work, which is important. But what distinguishes an ordinary coach from a great coach is, can you take a kid and help him with decision making? Hiyo ndio tuna lack in the coaching world, and that's what we need to improve.
And recently we just saw in the local Premier League, Kenya Premier League, of course, we saw Nairobi United qualifying for CAF Confederations Cup straight from NSL promotion cup, CAF Confederations Cup. How significant is that for them, in your opinion, or how dope is that as well?
I think it's fantastic. It's really, really great, I think. My hope is that they continue to do that. Again, if we can encourage people, our players to, there's some academies, by the way. So before I said, there are people who are doing a good job at the academy level. And some of those players are filtering into the top clubs. I've gone to some academies here and there. Kuna some coaches who are not getting credit, but you look at what they are doing, and they're doing a really good job. So, but the question is, how do we help them to get to that level? To your point, I think Nairobi United has done really well. And I just pray that they continue to I think it's awesome what they have done.
Soaring as high as they are. Fact.
And I got Sammy Sholei says, so blessed to have you. You guys met in 2022 beyond football, and you've changed his life in so many ways. And Sammy's vision, and this far you've come. The 4th Kipawa Football Academy branches, specifically Nairobi, that not many academy owners have. And Kipawa at Kitengela, Runda, South B, and soon to be Kilimani, the one that you've just mentioned. And he asks, from Nairobi, where next?
Okay, so the idea is to do 5 in Nairobi, then we go to Kisumu, then Mombasa. Those are the 2 places that are going to be next.
Yeah.
And then from there, we're going to figure out where else to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to remind whoever is listening that you guys will be in Kilimani on Saturday, 2:30 p.m. at the Feather Valley Arcade Mall. And kids between 6 and 15 years,
yes,
we are invited to come for trials for the 4th Kipawa Academy.
Yes.
And entry is 1,000 shillings.
Yes.
And what else do you promise those who will be there and moving forward?
So for us, it's a pathway we're providing. So number one, we want our kids to go and play at the highest level, meaning that we want them to play locally at the top level. But even beyond that, tunataka waende wacheze uko ngambo, sindio?
Yes.
But then also we want them to go and take advantage of college opportunities.
Yes.
So we have those partnerships.
Yeah.
So our goal is to prepare them to where tukiwapa hiyo opportunity, they will take advantage of them. Because it's one thing to have opportunities, but it's another thing to be able to take advantage of them. Hakuna mtu atasema, like, I always tell my players, I can bring college coaches or professional college players. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to be good enough to make it. So sisi tuna provide opportunity, but it's also responsibility yetu to make sure kwamba tumewa prepare enough to take advantage of those responsibilities.
Yeah.
So tukiwapeleka Ujerumani ama wherever we take them, we want them to be good enough to where a coach in Germany says, hey, I want this kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a person who has, of course, established academies in the US and planning to do so in this country, and you have one already that is running, how important do you think it is for digital marketing? How seriously do you take it there in the US, and how important is it for this to be taken the same here for any guys who are playing actively football? How big is that, and how important is it?
I think it's very important. I always tell people for a club like Gor Mahia or even the federation and even our football in general, marketing period, digital marketing aside, is one of the most important thing we can do in terms of building a brand. So for me, digital marketing is obviously the big thing now. It's a big part of marketing, but it's not the only thing.
Yes.
But it's a big part of our marketing. And so for me, it's critical, it's crucial. But you have to invest a lot of money for it to succeed.
Yes.
We at Kipawa are investing in it. And I believe that clubs like Gor Mahia, like even the federation, need to recognize that.
Yeah.
Because there are many, when we talk about building a brand, Sindio, we want money. But building a brand requires marketing is a big part. And then the other stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
But to your point, digital marketing is critical. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
If you don't invest in it, you don't build the brand that you want.
Yeah.
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 Do you think we are doing enough marketing?
No, absolutely not. I don't think we're even doing marketing. Are we doing marketing?
I don't
know.
Think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Where have you seen marketing being done?
For the Kenyan football.
For the federation, the clubs? Where?
None.
Posting on TikTok?
We have a long way to go.
We have a long way to go.
So I really believe that it is really important for us to do marketing. Like, for example, we can for me, the federation needs to work on, number one, structuring our league.
Yes.
To make it meaningful. Right now, you look at the Premier League, and then you look at NSL, and then there are other ones. We really need to look at our league and say, is it done well? So the other day they restructured it. I think they can do more because there's a lot of clubs in a struggle at the lower leagues that just cannot afford. I think we need to take the majority of our clubs to the sub-county and county, strengthen our county, sub-county leagues.
Yes.
Make those strong. Very few regionals, then NSL, then KPL. Yeah. And we need to let professionals manage those leagues. Yeah. We need to restructure it.
Yeah, you actually mentioned that, Greg.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday?
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah, professionalize this thing and let people who are good in that business do the business.
Because that's how, the problem what we know ni kwamba the people who are running our league are NEC members, like, our football people. Those are NEC members. Okay, to be a NEC member, you have to be part of your NINIO.
part of the system.
You're part of the elected member. That's kuna
the
wale
regime.
wanakuwa appointed, right?
Yeah.
Those people have no experience
In marketing.
running the leagues in there. So why are you now putting them there? They're the ones running the league. It makes no sense.
Yeah. Would you be for this idea, like let's say the top tiers are run independently and only report to the federation?
Yeah, the federation needs to be a part of that. I think federation needs to play a role. You have to, but you have to give some level of independence to the people actually running it. But the federation has to have a say.
Yeah.
To what extent that needs to be talked about. I have my ideas about that. But you need to give the independence of those people. They need to go manage the league. Like the other day, nilienda kuna game ya Gor Mahia na Mathare.
Yes.
At Kasarani.
Yeah.
Gor Mahia has a big following.
Yeah.
The game is played at 4 p.m. Why? CG, very few people at the stadium.
Yes.
Why do you schedule a 4 p.m. game?
Yeah.
You know? Why? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
We still have these issues that we still, I mean, we have a lot of problems, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
From that to ticketing too.
From ticketing. Why are we having ticketing? I went in. I'll give you an example. So I get my
VIP pass. Yeah.
So I'm going there. I'm a Gor Mahia player, former Gor Mahia player.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I go there. So we are about to drive in. The guy says, no, you can't go in. So I'm like, okay, but we're going to say, no, you have to park there. But then he says, oh, wait, can you give us something small? So you give them something.
You said the Kenya is an M-Pesa country.
Yeah, we are an M-Pesa country. But the point is, though, it should be that, it shouldn't be like that. I mean, the ticketing issue, I'm not saying it's easy, but it shouldn't be that hard to fix. Somebody somewhere is making it hard so that they can benefit
in other. Yeah. If teams like So United, that is in the NSL,
they collect hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, I know.
Can come up with their own ticketing platform.
Platforms,
But then that's
why
the other
not?
thing. Why are you using... I think for me, you use the ticketing company and then let them learn through the process and fix the problems. So that now they have that experience. But if you keep changing it, then the next group has to relearn it.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the CHAN tournament?
Yeah, I really did. I really did. But unajua nilikuwa nasema standards zetu ziko low. Tuko nyumbani tumepoa milioni moja.
Tumejazika mbaya.
Tumekuwa na fans. Tumefika quarter finals. You think we've won the final. You know.
It was our first time.
It was our first time.
Which is diabolical that we have never been there before.
Yes. But I'm just saying we have low standards. That's all. Yeah, tuko na low standards sana. Which is fine, but that's where we are.
It is what it is. That's the situation around.
Yeah, but I think we need to raise our level of expectation because kama stand yako ni low.
Yes.
That's the bar you'll hit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And what do you feel needs to be done in the next 1.5 years before we host yet another big tournament here?
You know, for us, kuna opportunity. Unajua CHAN is not run by the federation.
No.
It's run by CAF. So as far as the federation needs to be concerned, I think the government wanafanya their part. To be honest with you, I'm very proud of the government because wamejenga stadiums, wamepeana bonuses, wana invest whatever you think,
infrastructure,
whether you agree or disagree with him.
That's one bit you cannot argue against.
Yeah, you cannot argue against that from a football fan perspective. National team inakuwa supported. So you give him that, you know. You can disagree with him on other issues, but that you have to give him.
Yes.
So you support eco.
Yeah. So
then there's the possibility of 27 that we can build on.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, I think federation needs to hizo promises walimake za build structures, put structures in place.
Yeah.
We need to bring them into reality.
Yes.
Asijui kama wana vision. Hussein needs to come and say, okay, this is my vision.
Yes.
You know, what is his vision? You know, what does he have plans for the league for? Okay. To me, those are the things. There has to be a cohesive way of doing things. Ile tunaona, okay, we're headed somewhere. Maybe it is. The other day alisema kuna plan ya youth. Something is coming.
Yes.
So maybe there's I know Ruto pledged money for youth football. So hopefully that will that will be used in the right way.
We'll elevate our football. All right, quite a wholesome conversation. We've been having this one.
Just enjoyed the bad culture part of it in football. Shole asks me to ask you, what really happened in Eldoret now that the elections are over? What really happened when you guys landed in Eldoret?
You know, tell Shole I've got wounds that are healing. I'm healing.
You're healing.
I need to get past my wounds. I'm trying to think what Eldoret, because maybe I didn't.
The county football guys. You guys are on the campaign trail. Then you go to Eldoret. Whereby there's some officials who want to fleece you with the bad culture that you talked about.
We were fleeced so many ways. Unajua, I always tell people, my mom used to, when I was young, my mom used to tell me a story, and there was a book actually. In Luo we call it Joanna Mofuo, which means a stupid Joanna.
Joanna Mofuo.
There's a guy called Joanna, and he was
foolish.
Things. He put siagi and then put it on his head, and when he got home, the blue band melted. That's how I felt in this election. I was lied to, and I was asked, am I that stupid? You know, at the end of the day, right? I always say intentions. You know, if you come with good intentions and you give it all you have.
Yes.
You know, I would say I've had failures in my life, but I've had successes in my life. And I think in life, right, if you want to succeed, you're going to have some failures because you are trying.
Yes.
So you'll try and then you'll fail, then you learn from it. I don't want to say I failed. Of course, I didn't win the election, but there are some lessons I took from it. Unajua. So I
positive.
Learned. Positive and even the negative ones you learn. And it's like everything else, you know, God puts you through that. You know, you whatever it is that God wants you to go through, you come out on the other side, and then you build on that. You know, what are the things you learn? It makes you stronger. So tulidanganywa na wengi. I mean, if I start telling you stories here, you kuna mtu mmoja alikuwa ametudanganya. Ati unaona Babu Namwamba was the
cabinet secretary.
The cabinet secretary
the Ministry of Sports.
Sasa huyo jamaa akatuambia, unajua mimi, he was a lawyer guy. So akatuambia, unajua mimi najuana na Babu. So we had actually met a Babu, and Shole knows a Babu very well. But unajua kuna ile kujuana. So unajua ni wa Babu. Anamjua Babu vizuri, si ndio? Sasa nyimko huyu na Babu wako tight. Sasa ametupeleka hivi na hivi. Sasa ikafika time anatuambia ana pick up a call, anasema huyu Babu amepiga, alafu unaona kwa screen inasema Babu.
Wale ni ukweli by the way.
Anaongea tena, unajua alikuwa kiamka anasema anatuonyesha, alafu anaamka anaenda huko anaongea Kiluya. Alafu anarudi. Sasa tunasema tumepata mtu ko very close to Babu. Wanaongea Kiluya, wako marafiki, tena anampigia tu kila mara. Kumbe tunachezwa man. Sasa siku moja this is the last part. Tulishadanganywa
mara mingi.
Sasa tumepika last part. Sasa ikafika mahali usiku ametuambia Babu anataka kutumit. Babu anataka kutumit huko ninio kwake nyumbani. Sasa tumefurahi, Mishole na Ghost tumengoja hapo. Sasa time inaenda. Anatuambia Babu anataka meet, lakini wacha meeting yake ana meet wa Chinese. Wanajenga stadium ya Talanta. So ngojeni tu. Imagine ilifika time ile
bro
alitupatia simu. Akaniambia, ikafika ile anatuambia ati Babu nitakuongea naye. Sasa mimi akanipa simu nikaongea,
hii sauti kaya Babu.
Sauti. Lakini unajua kichwa wangu cannot believe ati nimedanganywa hivyo. You know, so my head inaniambia usi Babu, lakini
you're just like, let me go.
It's not possible kwa muongo hivi.
This design. Hadi anakupea simu ongea naye.
Then how can that person be that stupidly brave? It's not possible.
Oh my.
So nikaenda kwa Shole. So I'm walking to Shole, nakwambia Babu amesema atumuongea na Babu. So but in the back of my head nasema Babu ni mtu tulikuwa tushammeet. So so naenda na meet Shole. Shole na Ghost waningoja pale. Usiku saizi tumengojea mpaka kabisa 6.
Ni usiku?
Tuko kwa hiyo area yetu.
God damn.
Sana naambia naambia nimeongea na babu alafu Ghost Shole akaniuliza swali moja, are you sure? Na unajua hiyo swali ni is a very easy question. Lakini my head could not get my mouth to say siko sure.
Yes.
Because of the stupidity of that whole thing. Unajua? To tell Shole I was not sure was the most difficult thing. Nikambia Shole no. Nikambia Shole ebondo hiyo. We know babu, but tukambia ebondo hiyo YouTube. Tusikie sauti ya babu. So tukaplay babu zile. Nikamwambia no, that was not him. So nikamwita huyo guy, wewe muongo. Unatudanganya, you've been playing us so long. Aka behave in such a funny way.
Oh my.
But anyway, those are stories we encountered. Tulidanganywa in very many ways.
Yeah.
Up until the last day of the elections.
Yeah.
I still think that election, the last day in many ways, I think we earned the trust of people.
Okay.
And there were people who really supported us and wanted to support us. But your last day, I think, I'm not saying, I don't know how much it would have played out, but your last day nearly make my biggest mistakes.
Oh.
I think decisions were made the last day and I did not participate. And the reason was because of the person who was heading our campaign.
Yes.
Convinced me that I didn't need to be there.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of decisions were made.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. That really hurt me a lot. Yeah.
Damn.
And you meet such people now, and what do they tell you? Ama ilikuwa campaign.
Hapa Kenya mtu anakudanganya kesho kuru anakuja na kuomba pesa.
Yeah.
It's just it's like nothing happened.
Hey.
Yeah, it's just the way things are.
It's a way of life, yeah?
Yeah, it's just a way of life. Mtu anakudanganya, it's like tomorrow nothing happened.
Yes.
Yeah. Anakuongelesha tu as if ile ashakuexplain ya ile anaendelea mbele.
Now you like forgive and forgot.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Crazy business.
But having said that, though, I just want to make one point clear.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good people in this country.
Yes.
Amazing people.
Yeah.
And I have met some incredible good people. I think sometimes we talk about that. There are people with integrity. There are people that give me hope. Unajua?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I there's a lot of good people.
Yeah. There's just a few rotten tomatoes.
Yeah, there's some bad ones, but the rotten tomatoes are many, but there are a lot of good ones too
as well.
Yeah.
All right. Final question. We always have a final question here for the guest, Greg.
Yes.
And the last guest we had here was your Secretary General.
FCLEPA Secretary General Isaac Mulindi. And I think this is what he posed.
Yes.
For you.
Was the next guest and since then.
Because you're now the next guest. And also, you'll have to pose a question for the next guest who will be coming on the Extra Time
with
show.
FC?
No, not really. We don't know who it will be.
Yes.
Yeah, that will be a random question.
Yes.
Now, the question is, you are in an island full of money and one plate of food. You need to survive. What will you do?
It depends.
Now, you got a choice, the two.
In an island.
Money or food?
Money or food.
That's such an incomplete question, but okay. But let's say I'm in an island. Of course you wanna survive.
Yeah.
Of course, the food is you'll eat to survive.
Yeah, you can look to the camera for the camera. Yeah, just ahead
of
this one. Just in front of you. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. So you answer and pose the next question for the next
question.
Yeah. Somehow I think it's a trick question. Why do I think that?
Now you got these two things to survive. Yeah. Let's say it's the last option. You got money, you got food. You pick one.
I would say the obvious answer is food because you wanna survive. But there's so many questions around that. Yeah. First question is, when you finish the food,
what next?
What next?
Yeah.
So is there a way out? So if you finish the food and then another week, so what do you do? So that's one.
Yeah.
The second thing is, let's say you can survive a few days, alafu boat ingine ije kuchukua hizo pesa zote.
So that's the hope that
another thing will come.
Yes.
For me, everything considered, not knowing what's going to happen,
Yes.
I'm going to go with the money.
Go with the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason is this, right? Because I don't know if I'll eat the food and the food will be finished
Yes.
and help comes,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
Sasa nishakula na niko broke.
Yeah.
Unajua? Lakini niki hold on for pesa.
Yeah.
Unaweza
But I bought TJ. You know, because even if you eat the food, the assumption is utakula alafu uta survive for a few days, sindio? And then at that point, okay, ume survive, but you don't know how long it's going to be.
Yeah.
So I'll take my risk with the money.
With the money.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The next guest who's going to be coming here, we don't even know when this is going to be. Pose a question for him. Yenye atakuja ajibu. Any random question you want.
The random question would be, is he a football person? Or it could be anybody.
Any
but
sports personality.
Yeah.
My question would be, how would you change the mindset of our people in Kenya to where people would not, what would you do to change the mindset of people in Kenya to where people would not think short term? People would think beyond today.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you do to change the mindset of people?
Yeah. To where the thinking is not now,
Yes.
and that the thinking is beyond today for our children and our grandchildren.
Generations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever is going to be the guest this week or next week,
Yeah.
that's the question you
That's
shall
the
pose to
question.
him, to him, Greg. All right. Thank you so much, Samuel, for all your insights that you shared, and we wish you success in your endeavors. And of course, we are looking forward to seeing how exactly that's going to go down.
Yeah.
We shall be keeping a close eye on that one. That's for sure. On your activity that is happening, the recruitment happening on Saturday, maybe you can tell us one more time for anybody who has not listened. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you guys who have young people want to play football and want to get the opportunity to go play at the highest level and be developed where they can go, come to Kilimani this Saturday on the 15th at 2:30 or before 2:30 for the tryouts between 2:30, but just come at 2:30. And then, of course, we have our other academies at South B,
Yes.
Kitengela, and Runda. So we welcome people in those areas to come
Yes.
to those academies as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
The academies in those areas zinaitwaje?
They're all Kipawa Soccer Academy. So
Okay.
Kipawa Soccer Academy Runda, Kipawa Soccer Academy Kitengela, Kipawa Soccer Academy South B, Kipawa Soccer Academy Kilimani.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can go to our social media handles, Kipawa Soccer Academy.
Oh,
Yeah.
they can get more details there.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, and there's numbers to call as well.
All right.
And just before you go, just as you look on the camera, I got a few questions for you. Just answer them quick and fast.
Quick fire, eh?
Yeah, quick fire
Twende
questions.
kazi.
Sammy Owino Kempes. Question number 1. What was your favorite pre-match meal?
Rice and beef.
The biggest influence on your career. Who influenced you most?
Alan Thigo.
The toughest opponent you ever faced?
I used to be called Hakati. Yeah.
The best moment of your career?
Playing in the semi-finals of the African Cup. Yeah.
And the worst moment of your career?
Losing horribly in the finals of the African.
Yeah. Who is your favorite international team player when you were growing up?
Man, I grew up a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Messi, I've always liked Messi. Yeah.
And during your playing career?
My prank guy, Alan Thigo, I used to like Alan Thigo. Yeah.
Not Kempes?
Oh, you mean overseas?
Over, yeah.
You know those days local players were stars.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like today. Yeah. But Maradona was.
All right.
Yeah.
If you are not a footballer, what could you have chosen to be?
I'm an engineer. By the way, I'm an engineer. Unajua hizo nyi mnajiita engineer na sinyo engineer. Sisudi ni engineer mwongo. Yeah, I'm a real engineer. Wajana nao kina Sudi hawajanusa mlango ya shule.
Yes.
Mimi ni engineer halisi.
Yeah.
So if I was not a football player, I'm an engineer. So I would be an engineer.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And lastly, one rule you'd change in football?
The rule I'd change is penalty kick, maybe. Yeah, go back to the ways when it make it a more exciting. You dribble from further down the field and you have to. Yeah, that was exciting. Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Do you have any team you support abroad?
Oh yeah, I do plus unajua nyinyi sisi wa Kenya tuna support only Premier League. Tumeshadanganywa at Premier League is the best. Unajua marketing hiyo imetudanganya sana. But me as my favorite team is Barcelona and Arsenal.
Oh, Barcelona and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right. I like the sound of that.
Those are my two favorite teams.
Okay.
Na nyinyi mimi najua Liverpool si ndio? Nyoto wawili.
Wewe ni Arsenal.
Najua wewe ni Arsenal.
Mimi ni Liverpool.
Lakini weekend
blood
one time si ndio? I fell for you guys. Unaona mtarikava kweli?
I don't know. You know it boils down to coaching as you said.
Gosh, I tell you, Liverpool ndio many surprise from last year to this year with all the investment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sharp contrast,
I know.
Does it boil down to coaching or it's the mentality?
Again, unajua, you give him time. We will decide later, unajua. I mean, later so many players, so many changes. Give him a little time. Yeah, defensively though, mna shida hapo. Hapo I'm worried about that. Kama mnaweza kuirekebisha, but give him time. I won't be too. Unajua leagues are not sisi tunajua sindio leagues are not won in
September, October, November.
Tungoje tu.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do you feel like he made so much tweaks to a title winning side to add 8 guys?
Who?
Slot.
It's tough. Chemistry. Chemistry ina take time. Unaweza wengine unafikiri umeleta wachezaji wazuri lakini hakuna chemistry. So it takes time.
It does.
Tutampa tu time. The players are good.
Do you think Arsenal this time round can hold on?
I think so.
All the way to the...
But man, I've said that so many times in November. But they look like it. But now Gyökeres is injured. Now we're beginning to see problems.
Yes.
I'm worried, let me put it out. But we'll see. Maybe this time around
maybe this time we can hold on till May and maybe carry the big one.
I'm hoping so.
All right, thank you so much. This has been the Extra Time exclusive. Of course, we've been talking to Samuel Owino, Kempes, if you like, and of course he's doing big things in this football space, and we appreciate that a lot and wish you all the best as well.
Thank you.
And we hope to have you back here some other time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Big up to everybody who was also tuning in and also was talking to us on WhatsApp. We appreciate all that. The Extra Time continues, but before we leave, there's only one thing we have to do right about now.
Extra talk, extra tunes, extra taste. Kunywa free airtime with the